Is it still working? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Hi all, this is Skate. And it's been 6 months. Or somewhere near that. I hope everyone watching this is doing well. I mean, there's a lot going on in the world at the moment, so hope you're all good anyway. So, 2 common questions I've been asked over the last few days. For those who aren't aware, I've been playing Blitz again for the last couple of days, and I've really enjoyed myself. It's been a lot of fun playing again. But I would say, after so many matches, the messages I get and the questions I get are literally rounded up in 2. Number 1, where have you been? And number 2, what do you think of Rocket Skate? So I'm going to address those 2 in this video. Starting with number 1, and there's no point sugarcoating half the stuff in this video because, I don't think I ever did anyway. I tend to waffle on a little bit, as I'm doing right now, but other than that, what's the point in sugarcoating things? I couldn't be bothered, is the short answer. I mean, what is a game? Yeah, here we go. Off waffling. I gotta be honest, I missed doing videos, I missed reading the comments. It used to be a lot of fun. But that was the thing. What is a game? To put it short, it's something you take part in which is amusing or fun. I gotta be honest, it just hit a point for me where I just went, no, I am inundated with work, and I literally do mean, I think November, December was just insane. And I'd come home and I'd go, oh, do you know what, I wouldn't mind a game or 2 of Blitz. And this is going to sound like a bit of a pretentious thing to say, and it's not intended as such, but it's a fact. It's just, this is what happened, basically. You'd play your game to amuse yourself, have a bit of fun, bit of a challenge. But it wasn't, because I'd come into the game, and this is where it sounds pretentious, again, not intended as such, but this is literally what it was like. You'd open the game, and I'd spend, say, if I had an hour, if I had like an hour to myself, I'd spend 60-70% of that time replying to messages, and then, say, 30% of the time playing the game itself. And that kind of is not fun, is the honest answer. I love the community, by the way, but the reality is I accepted nearly every single friend request I could, and I chatted to every single person I could. But if you haven't got a lot of time to play the game sometimes, and the majority of that time you spent messaging, it's not playing the game, which kind of saps the fun out of the game. And here's the reality, and this is something I know not everyone watching this video is going to understand or appreciate, but probably just think I'm being possibly a bit melodramatic, but it literally was a no-win situation. So you'd reply to as many messages as you could. But even if you couldn't reply to everybody, or you didn't reply to everyone, you'd then get messages from people going, oh, why aren't you replying to me? I mean, why aren't you... Are you ignoring me? It's like, nah, mate, I'm not ignoring you. I've got 20 minutes to play the game tonight. I just want to chill out and have a quick game. And then, of course, you'd get people getting salty because of that. And it's a fact. Here's the reality is, I had a YouTube channel with 30,000 subscribers. In the grand scheme of things, when you compare it to YouTube, it's nothing. But if you put it in Blitz, that's a lot of people, 30,000 people, all under one roof. Because that's what the channel was about. So coming back in, I've set myself one ground rule in that aspect. That ground rule was, I've got a Discord channel. I'm going to be active in there. I'm going to chat to as many people in the community as I can, because I enjoy that part. But I'm keeping the game for playing, because then there's the other side of it. If I'm not playing enough, there's no videos to be made, because there's no content, because there's no games recorded. So if I don't reply to you in game going forward, I'm not doing it intentionally to ignore you. I'm not being rude. I'm not arrogant or anything to that effect. I may just be busy, or I may be playing a game, or I may have a lot of messages that day and have not replied. But I'll be in the Discord channel. That I can promise. Here's the other aspect of Blitz, though. And this is where I kind of went, nah, it's kind of starting to feel like a job, and I've got a very, very busy job as it is. Don't really need a second one. There's a lot of drama in Blitz sometimes. And in every game... Sorry, just to go back to the drama. Nobody can dispute that there's drama in Blitz. I mean, hell... I've been trying to catch up on what's been going on the last 6 months, and wow. Rockets. But before we get on to rockets, which I am going to cover in short, by the way, another thing I have been asked, follow-up to the where have you been is, why aren't you playing Blitz, is why aren't you making videos? And the honest answer is it's a channel about Blitz. It's not a vlogging channel, it's about Blitz gameplay. So if I started uploading videos about, hey, what's going on in my life, while there's nothing to do with Blitz, people are not really going to enjoy it. And that was my mindset, is you're not going to enjoy it. If I start making videos going, hey guys, working on my car today, here's a video all about what I'm doing, or hey, I'm playing with my aquarium today, or I'm redecorating this room, come join me as I do some house DIY, or welcome to my office, this is what I do day in, day out. Can't do that anyway for data protection, but you get my point. It wouldn't have been as enjoyable for people. Here's a fun one for you, actually. Give you an idea how much I just went, nope, and stopped. When I came back to the channel and had a look at it for the first time in, like, say, I don't know, 5 months, not too long ago, I have 3 videos unpublished. Now, I'm told the standard B has been nerfed since then. So there's 2 standard B videos and 1 other tank. They're 6 months out of date. I'm going to have a look and probably publish them anyway, because I think there were some pretty fun games in there, even if the tank has been nerfed since. All those things aside, though, I've got a comment in regards to Blitz. Is, my god, I really enjoy the gameplay. And I miss the, oh, how the hell did I survive that? Now, this clip from here on out is one of those, how did I survive that? Just watch this clip. Now, if these guys worked as a team, they would have taken me out ages ago. There's 3 enemy tanks on me. I kind of have no hit points. Yet, somehow, I survive. It's just, I shouldn't survive. But it was after this game I went, yeah, I miss Blitz. I really, really did miss Blitz. And then you got the other side of this. It's not just the ridiculous things like surviving this. It's also the random team play you get, which is brilliant. It's just, all in all, brilliant fun, the gameplay on Blitz is. But sometimes there's too much shroud in the gameplay, is probably the shortest, easiest way of putting it. Which I suppose does lead us nicely onto this tank here. And rockets. First off, absolutely love this little tank. I've only just got it. But you're talking to a guy who, has an obscene amount of battles in the T-49. Obviously, I'm going to love this tank. But rockets? Here's my short answer, and I'm not going to go making a whole video on rockets. But my honest short answer is just sack them off. Get rid of them. A part of me wonders if Wargaming is too proud to then go, oh, look, we made a mistake with rockets, let's take them out. Or a part of me wonders whether or not they've gone, look, we've invested too much time into developing them. I don't know. But what I do know is I hate them. Which I'm well aware. I'm poorly attempting to fire a rocket on the screen right now while saying I hate rockets. Do you know what? I needed to use them to make a decision on them, obviously. One of the things I saw... screw it. I've added another replay to this video because my intention was to go, right, get back into it. 2 replays, talk for around however long that is, which is usually around 8 minutes on average. I got a feeling I'm going to waffle on. So I'm going to give myself a chance to talk properly. I've added another replay to this video so I can discuss it logically without slamming it out quickly. I've used rockets. One of the defenses I have seen by Wargaming, may I add, is rockets are harder to control now than what they were with the T-49A back in the day. No, they're still insane in my opinion. I think I haven't played for 6 months. It took me, say, a couple of games to start to get the hang of the rockets. And I do think they ruin the game. You can shoot things from behind cover. People can shoot at you from behind cover. Some of the most heavily armoured tanks in the game are just obliterated by a light tank with a rocket. No. And the reality is I couldn't make that decision and answer the question of what do you think of rockets without truly testing them to see if I really thought they were that broken. And I do. And I know this tank and the Sheridan is just receiving nerfs after nerfs. If I had a say, which the reality is I don't, none of us do, the only thing we can do is give our feedback and see where it goes from there. And if we don't like it, there's not a lot we can do, sadly, other than try a different game. I think what I hate the most about them, though, genuinely, I'm not just saying this, what I really hate the most is what it's doing, and from what I can see it's done to the community. It's just so torn on this topic, and I've never seen so much rage about one set of tanks than these. I mean, I've seen some broken OP tanks come into the game in my time. Damn, that makes me sound old. I've played Blitz for a long time, and I've seen some crazy overpowered tanks come in. Either for sale, or newly came in, which were just, oh, that's a little bit overpowered. Yeah, that's flat out broken. Nothing has caused as much tension as what I can see as these tanks have. And that's for no other reason other than the rockets. Take the rockets away from these, and you just have a blast. It will be fun, and it sticks with the convention of the game still. These rockets in Blitz, in my opinion, is almost what Arty is to PC. And aside from the occasional head case, I don't think anyone... I don't think I've ever seen anyone go, do you know what Blitz is missing? Artillery. Though, yeah, in my opinion, summed up. I've played with the rockets. I'd rather just have a conventional heat shell than a heat rocket. And playing against them, being in something like a Jaegeru, and having, I think it was 2 and then the third one missed, but 2 rockets coming over the top of a rock, directly on top of me when I was in a Jaegeru. Oh my god. In a tank like that, there is nothing you can do to counter it. I can't run away. I'm in a stupidly slow tank. I've got armor. It means nothing when it's going through the roof. And I can't chase it. It's just... it's balmy. I mean... yeah. It is a no-no in my book, in every single shape or form. I'm going to continue playing these tanks, by the way, because they're a lot of fun. I'm going to avoid at all costs, and I probably will not use the rockets at all. I know everyone's not going to do the same, otherwise it'd be a mute point to this video, but I don't like them. You know, I think that easily sums it up. And I'm not going to add another replay to this video, and I'm going to wrap that up. It's nice to make a video again. Like I said, I hope everyone's well. Thank you all for watching. There will be more soon. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.